everyone, I'm back. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to go through Cooking Smart. In the UK, we waste a whopping 20 million slices of bread a day. It's a massive culprit when it comes to food waste, but it doesn't have to be that way. So here are 3 really simple things you can do to help use up your stale bread. If your bread's a bit stale, flick some water on it, pop it in the microwave for 15 seconds to make it fresh again. If you've got some old tortillas or some stale pittas, chop them up, drizzle a little bit of oil on them, pop them in the oven, and in a few minutes you're going to have some really tasty homemade crisps. Just remember guys, as long as your bread's stale and not mouldy, it's good to go. And if you're ever short of inspiration, just remember it acts like a great sponge. So you can break it up, throw into the bottom of soups, stews, puddings, things like that. It's going to soak up all of those delicious flavours. Most food you buy is sold by weight, so anything you take off it is money in the bin. Vegetables, things like carrots, potatoes, they don't actually need peeling. Just a quick rinse under the tap and you're good to go. Cauliflower leaves and broccoli stalks are actually a favourite in our house. We love to roast these up, use it like a little scoop to eat from. A few tips to use some of your veg on the edge. Bags of salad. If you're like me, you'll find half a bag of salad in the fridge quite often. What I like to do is use this to make a no-cook pesto. So we pop in a couple of cloves of garlic, a handful of nuts, a little bit of olive oil, pinch of salt, give it a blend up, and you've got something beautiful to go on your pasta or on a crostini. You can make an amazing veg stock from all the little bits of veg that are left over, the tops, the peeling, the onion skins, things like that. Pop them in a pan, cover it in water, bring it to a simmer, and you'll have delicious veg stock. So I rooted around the bottom of my fridge, and I found a few of these old wrinkly parsnips. Should have been used last week, we should have done something with them, but we're going to cook them down into an amazing soup. Soups don't have to be complicated, but taking a few veggies like this, add something simple like a few spices into it, you can make a really delicious curried parsnip soup. If I had to pick 4 spices to have in my cupboard, I'd go for coriander, cumin, turmeric and garam masala. With those 4, you can pretty much take any of your leftovers, meat or veg, and turn it into a really delicious curry. So maybe next time when you're thinking about ordering a takeaway, why don't you have a little root around your cupboards or your fridge and see if there's something you can make a delicious curry from. So when you get to the bottom of your jars of chutneys, jams, marmalade, pickles, anything like that, there's always that little bit left around you can't get out, but there's bags of flavour in there. Have you ever thought about using this to make a dressing? All you need is 1 part acid to 3 parts oil. All you've got to do is pop a little bit of vinegar into the bottom of your jar, like that. Add the 3 parts oil, give it a good shake, and you end up with a really usable dressing. There's always going to be a certain amount of unavoidable food waste in the kitchen, whether it's things like eggshells or bones, and let's face it, none of us are perfect, so sometimes we do let things go a bit too far, things can get a bit mouldy. The best thing you can do there is pop it all into your food caddy and pop it in your green bin to go to compost waste. If you haven't got a food caddy, you can get one from the Shropshire Council website. Thank you so much for taking part in the Taste Not Waste challenge. We'd love to know what tips work best for you, so if you follow the link below, give us some feedback, we'll enter you into a prize draw. One of the prizes might even involve me coming around cooking your dinner, so what could go wrong there?